Alright, so here today, I kind of wanted to show this to you in case you didn't already know. Fairy Tail Fierce Fight's been out for like a pretty good amount of time, right? We've gone through some pretty good banners, we've done some pretty cool stuff over here, and I was curious on how the game did for its first month. Again, just realize this game is just the one reason I hate it, is they don't have like an official Twitter. I get it, they have an official Facebook, but originally, that Facebook was the CN Facebook. They never actually started an entire global one, and they don't tweet anything, correct? The information we find out is from the game itself. So basically, if you try looking for news on this game, you really don't find too much, which is kind of sad. But that's kind of how this game has done things. So again, like on the marketing front, they don't do it too hot. I have seen them marketing on, I think TikTok and YouTube, where they're doing marketing on such, being like ads and such. But you know, outside of that, they don't really market. They don't really do too much. So I am curious how the game did for its first month here. I'm also curious on when the game launches a new character for CN. I don't know if it's like done launching new characters, because since I've picked up the game, I think the last new character is like Jura, and it's been like a month and a half with no new character. So I'm hoping that they didn't just give up with new characters here. But again, we'll see what exactly happens. For global, we still have time with like a bunch of characters, but I am curious if they were just quickly pushing to the global because they are done with CN and they're just going to shut it down. I don't know. Not saying anything there. Not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just saying from experience, I wonder when they're going to launch a new character for CN, because as of right now, it's been about a month and a half with no new characters. So that's what I'm saying. Not saying that it's going to shut down, but I'm curious about the revenue. Let's hop over there and see how they cooked up for the first month of revenue over here for Fairy Tail Fierce Fight. And yeah, let's hop over there. First things first, I got like the publisher loaded up here. This publisher is called Skyline Games. I've never heard about them. They literally have no basically active game here that's like popping off per se. Most of their games make pretty minuscule money or revenue. Mainly the big, you know, kind of carry is Fairy Tail Fierce Fight, with again a nice amount of $400,000 for this month over here, along with 200,000 downloads. Remember, this game was already created for them. It's not like they really put much effort into it other than porting the language and such, because this game was again obviously created back then, I think like a year and a half ago, for CN. So they just had to quickly port it to global, whatever it cost as such to do that. But they still walked away with a nice little 800,000, which is a pretty good number for its first month here. I think the game launched exactly. Let me just check when my first video was uploaded. I am curious about that because that will give me an idea for when this launched, so I can talk about this properly. Let me see. It launched in so it launched March 28th, 29th, around there, correct? So basically, April is about its first month of revenue. Yeah, well, we could say that. Again, the first 4 or 5 days of the game probably picked up big steam there. So again, March 27th is when it launched, around there, 28th, yeah. So again, when that launched, they definitely picked up some revenue there. But, you know, first 5 days, that could be like a lot of money, technically speaking. You know, people really will day one. But beyond that, at least 800K is still a pretty good number. Again, why am I saying 800K? You might not be getting that, but 400K over here for iOS. This is iOS version only. For the Android version, they did pick up another 400K. This is now Android. Again, now that the publisher is Hong Kong Sky Moons Interactive. It's the same again thing, it's just a different name there, but I believe it's the same entire kind of thing, because again, the same games over here. They do own a reserve game, by the way, which I don't know if that exists anymore, or it's been shut down, but they do own a bunch of stuff over here. But Fairy Tail Fierce Fight is the one thing that I hope that they don't just kick the bucket with. Again, they haven't really done anything. Like if I were to show this to you, if I hop over here, this is like their official channel in a way, or like the way they tweet for CN, and there's literally nothing been tweeted, right? The last time they tweeted a new character, or rather posted a new character, was so Jura returns, Jalal returns, that is an old gift code, again not for us. She returns, Loxus returns, Ice Power Gray is new. So the new character that we had was 2 months ago, not even 1 month ago. 312 which was again Ice Power Gray. So he was the new character, the last new character. Since then, they've only been rerunning stuff. So again, I don't know what exactly happened, if they went to focus on global and launch that. So maybe global gets some first appearances or something. But again, from Gray, the character they had before, that's a Leo returns. Again, this returns. Rock Iron is extremely rare, and Jura is new. So again, a month prior, they had a new character. So it looks like their character releases are about 1 per month. If we were to go behind that real quick, Angel returns. We don't know if Natsu is... I don't know if Natsu is new. Dark Knight event returns. That's all I can view right now. But it looks like they do release a character every 1 month. And then since basically Gray, it doesn't look like they released a character. So I don't know what happened to the CN version. They are still running it. It still exists, right? But I'm hoping they do launch a new character here, so I don't like kind of cope here and like, you know, be like, oh, game's dead then. But I don't think it's going to be problematic. I think that you just enjoy what you have here. The game will still kick up, I think, for a while. We have a lot of characters to go through, but I'm just hoping they announce something new. You know what I mean? I hope that they didn't just give up. But they are making good money on global. Why would you not keep the IP going? I'm lost here. But currently, they've been only doing reruns. Again, all these things over here are reruns. And everything here is just pretty standard. But yeah, we'll see if they ever kick up a new character. I'll alert you right away once they post, if they do post about it. But again, they have not posted about it yet, so I am sort of curious. But again, 800K, if that's not like waking you up saying, yeah, you know what? Let's try to keep the game going. Again, CN-wise, I think the game is not doing too hot. It's definitely not like a top, kind of downloaded game. It was super hard to find the CN version and get it installed and everything. And the reviews on the game, there's not many people talking about it or playing it. So there's not many people actually caring about it, right? So using that as logic, again, when it came globally, maybe that was like a big revive for them. And then they say, you know what? Let's get some characters out there. If anybody understands the CN version, can let me know. Maybe I'm wrong about some of the stuff here, about like where the last character was. But from that post over there, it seems like it was a while since they've tweeted or posted about a new character coming to the game. But again, there's so many characters to go through, so it's not like a character drought. There's like hundreds of characters to get, you know, so it means they can't flop that one. But I am hoping. I've played games like MHA-TSH, which have burnt me so much that I don't want to, again, you know, have that again. But we shall see. We shall see. I'm curious what happens here. But that is the first month of revenue. Pretty solid for what it is. Not half bad. But yeah, hopping back in game real quick. Again, that's like also realized that technically like the big banners were released, right? So again, most players were saving for Loxus. Now that's this month. I'm curious what happens to the revenue. But a lot of people wanted Jalal. A lot of people wanted this character on screen right now. A lot of people wanted those characters. And then again, Festival Urza was technically released in that month theoretically. So again, that's part of the revenue there. Again, the game got a lot of like negative criticism and a lot of bad reviews also because of the Urza system, which I'm agreeing with you. It's a garbage system. Paywalling the unit like straight out is like the most stupidest thing ever. Just make it with gems, right? Again, you see, we kind of didn't have enough gems, technically speaking, to like get locks on this account here. But it's like if they were to do it, if they just made this gems wise, they would have still made equal money because I buy gems to do this, right? Not this new currency thing, which I just personally really hate, but they did it. So again, that's also a lot of kind of people quitting the game now because of that. But again, it does return. That's like a little saving grace. But I'm curious on how Loxus performs, and I'm curious how the game does. Again, if anybody knows if there's more characters or some stuff that they've announced or something like that, I've played the CN version. I've checked the CN version, but we're currently waiting for a character to release. But yeah, that's where that currently stands. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Quick one just to go through this stuff and talk about it. Again, if you're scared about global, you have a lot of characters to go through before anything even like to worry about. You have to go through 4 festivals. You still have to go through Mirror Jane Festival, Natsu Festival, Minerva Festival, and what's the other one? Gray? Did I say Gray? Gray Festival. You still got to go to this character over here. You still got to go through Angel. Still got to go through Jura. Still got to go through, what's his name? Loki. So there's a bunch of characters first to go through, but maybe they're just trying to like let Global enjoy and then release new characters. I don't know. So that's just what I'm trying to say. So yeah, take care. Have fun. That's it. Quick little video. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Pretty good revenue for the first month. It's actually pretty solid for this game. With no advertising and no nothing, it's a huge number for this game. Which, again, they're not really, like, I'm shocked Kodansha, Official Fairy Tale, or anything tweeted about this. I'm shocked that nobody knows about this game. It's insanity to me. But I don't know why. But yeah, take care.